going on, guys? Well, this is my official entry into Ebomey's giveaway of the AR-15 package. Hashtag Justin's final mission. Okay, of course, this has to do with ArtisanTony's charitable giveaway for his cricket. And part of the stipulation to be in Ebomey's giveaway is to have donated at least $10 and to show proof that you donate at least $10 to Justin's final mission. So that's what this is. Here's what we're staring at. This is my $30 contribution to Justin's final mission through gunsandgearvids.com, which is ArtisanTony's free website. Hosts all kinds of different stuff. It was very cool to see that ArtisanTony was doing his annual giveaway as well. And I mean, always blown away by his generosity and the time it takes to organize that as well. And then I saw Ebomey was also, chipping in, and a bunch of different YouTubers sent him stuff to put this AR-15 together. And it's really awesome to see the whole gun and gear community come together, and it's all for a great cause. It's all to give back to our vets. So I think that was awesome. All right, so another part of this contest is to talk about the Second Amendment and what it means to you, as well as how important this next presidential election is, especially regarding the Second Amendment. Now, as everyone clearly knows, Donald Trump is supported by the NRA and backed by the NRA, and he is for the Second Amendment, and Hillary Clinton is not. There's no real, argument there. Those are clear statements. So if you are a firm believer in the Second Amendment and it's something important in your life, then you're most likely voting for Donald Trump. I do believe that this election is it's a crossroads, okay? And Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are just so different that it's a wide path, okay? And either our country is going to go in that direction or it's going to go in that direction. And it's kind of scary. And I know we're all kind of holding our breath. There's only a few more days left of this, anticipation. And we're going to find out what part of the country is correct and what part of the country is not correct. I really try to stay out of politics, but clearly, if you're for the Second Amendment, you're probably voting for Donald Trump, okay? All right, so the Second Amendment and what it means to me. Well, the Second Amendment means the world to me. It didn't always mean the world to me, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. But right now in my life, living in Pennsylvania, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to legally own guns. I'm legally able to carry guns everywhere I go, as long as I'm in Pennsylvania. As long as I'm not in a school zone or, in a courthouse or police station, which I rarely visit any of those. So, 99.9% of the time, if you see me, I have a gun on me. Doesn't mean I'm using my guns all the time. Doesn't mean I'm out to hurt anyone. It's just a peace of mind. But it's kind of strange that the taboo of having a gun wore off. I treat my gun safely. I handle it safely. But I don't see it any different than having a knife in my pocket or my phone in my other pocket. It's just an item that I have. If I need to use it, it's there to use. It's become part of my life, my everyday life. How I see it is that there will always be guns in the world, regardless of the laws. There will always be guns in America. And if there's guns around, I want to be able to have one too. And I am a law-abiding citizen. Okay, I follow the laws. So I want the laws to allow me to have a gun because I always will. And I don't want to be a criminal. So that's just how it is. So I, strongly protect the Second Amendment. I do everything in my power to help other people protect the Second Amendment. I do get, involved in politics because I want to be able to vote for the people who feel the same way I do about it. Now, what I was saying before is that I haven't always felt the same way. I grew up in Jersey. I had no exposure to guns, just like my wife. My family didn't own guns. No one I knew hunted. I mean, I knew of hunters. Like I had friends that their parents hunted or whatever, and I go over and they have some venison steaks or something going on. I'm like, oh, this is cool and everything. But I wasn't part of the gun culture, okay? The first experience with guns was I shot my grandfather's rifles and shotgun when I was a kid. I went and visited him. I stayed over for a week, helped him work on the property there, and as a, kind of a prize for all my hard work, he let me ride the ATV and shoot the guns, and I thought that was so cool. But I never in my life thought, as a kid, I never thought I'd actually own my own guns. I didn't think it was possible. I really knew nothing about it. My only exposure to guns was through TV and Hollywood and the media. And on one side, the media told me that guns were bad. Every time you turn on the news, it was, oh, this person used this gun for wrong. This person stole things that weren't theirs. They used the gun to do it. This person killed someone because they're mental and they used a gun to do it. It was always negativity. It was always bad. You never turn on the news and hear something great that happened with a gun. Now, vice versa, you talk about Hollywood, all these classic movies. And what happens in all these action movies? You have a bunch of bad guys using guns for bad, and at the end of the day, at the end of the movie, there's good guys that show up with guns that stop the bad guys. So a lot of people talk about how negative Hollywood is with guns and gun culture, but pretty much every action film ever, you know, it was a good guy with a gun, which miraculously had way more ammo than possible, and the good guy never missed either. That was great, right? The bad guy's got fully automatic, you know, MP5s, and they're blowing 30, 40 rounds down, and maybe the good guy gets nicked in the shoulder, maybe. But he pops up with his 1911 or his revolver, and bing, bam, boom, you know, knocks everyone out. So that was, Hollywood taught me that guns save the day, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I never really thought I can actually own a gun. And then the first gun I actually owned was my grandfather's. I inherited one of my grandfather's pistols when he passed away. And I remember the first day that I had that gun, I handled it like it was a bomb. I was holding it with 2 fingers. I was scared of it. It was this whole allure. It's amazing. Like, this is a real gun. Are you kidding me? This is real. It's not a toy. It's not a BB gun. It's not a pellet gun. This is a gun. This can kill people. If I don't handle this properly, it can kill me. And that soon wore off. After about a week of watching YouTube videos and watching all these gun channels and getting involved with it, I learned all about that gun. I can take it apart, put it back together, clean it, handle it safely. YouTube educated me on guns. It's amazing. And I get messages of people all the time that I did that for them, you know? So just kind of passing on the buck. Guns are not scary. Guns are not, they don't have to be this dangerous thing that everyone's afraid of. It's just people who misuse them, like anything in this world, you know, cause problems. But the Second Amendment protects me, okay? It allows me to own these guns. And that's why I work very hard to protect the Second Amendment and do everything in my power by voting for the right officials that believe in the same things that I believe in. So the Second Amendment is very much a part of my life, but it's weird because I can understand the opposing position. I understand the people out there that they live their whole life, they never saw a gun, they never touched a gun, they don't get it. And the media just keeps pushing it down their throats that guns are bad. So they think, yeah, guns are bad. And because they don't have that personal experience with guns, because they don't have any good experiences with guns, they just don't like them. And they want them to go away. In a perfect world, maybe they could. But how I see it is that there will always be guns, regardless of the law. There will always be guns in America. Even if they did a full gun ban, guess what? There'll still be millions of guns. They'll just be illegal guns. And as long as the bad guys have guns, I want them to. So I stand very strong behind the Second Amendment. And that gives me my right to still be, you know, a law-abiding citizen and protect myself with the same means that the bad guys have to try to hurt me. And it's that's simply put. So that's how I feel about the Second Amendment. It means a lot to me and my wife and my family. So yeah, this is my, like I said, my entry into the giveaway. Thank you, Ebomey, so much. Really, really awesome of you to put this together. The AR-15 looks awesome. And I'm very excited to have an entry into trying to win it. And a big thank you again to ArtisanTony for setting up the Justin's Final Mission and pushing that and trying to get people to donate. Like I said, it's a $5,000 goal, and there's 30-something days left, and we're almost halfway there. I think we can do it. So I encourage everyone to spread the word. I encourage everyone to donate if you can, and pass it on. Make these videos, get an entry into this giveaway, the AR-15 giveaway. As much as I don't want you guys to, because I want to win it, if no one does this, I have a better chance of winning. But I'd rather not win it and see thousands of people get involved and thousands of dollars go to active heroes to help veterans. So it's kind of a win-win. People don't really get involved. Hey, my chances are better. If they do get involved and I don't win the gun, it's nice to see a lot more money go to the cause. So either way, I'm a pretty happy camper. So that's it. Good luck. Spread the word. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.